Okay, we have some social media questions.
Okay.
Gold Ace of Spades on Twitter. As a veteran in the rock and roll and heavy metal world, what impact do you want this new Slipknot album to achieve?
I wanted to show that our genre is still very much alive. Obviously, Gene Simmons was very famously quoted as saying rock and roll was dead. I think he's got a point, but at the same time, you kind of have to use the new technology to your advantage, and I think we're going to show people that you can still use the technology and still have something in rock and roll.
At Pumpkin Weenie on Twitter, do you draw any influence from the Smashing Pumpkins?
No, not really. I mean, I like that band, but I didn't get into them until way later. So.
At Waste of the Demon on Twitter, which song on the new album feels most personal to you?
Oh, that's a toss-up between Skeptic, which is very much about Paul, and Goodbye, which is a song I wrote based around the day that he died.
At Easy Peasy Pumpkin via Twitter, what are the differences of having two new members, both artistically and in terms of camaraderie?
I think the biggest difference is that you kind of have to, when you're writing and you're recording, you kind of have to develop a relationship very quickly so you can communicate and you can kind of get to the point and be able to create the music.
Kirk Allen M. on Facebook, what drives you most to continue on with Slipknot?
The music. Definitely the music. If I didn't enjoy the music, I wouldn't do it.
Roby NYC on Instagram. Do you think Slipknot's image is good for young kids?
It depends on it depends on how you take it. For us, we've always tried to put the art first and the message being very positive. But if you don't see that, then I could see how it could be taken negative.
You ever have a conflict where both both groups are going to tour at the same time?
We've done shows together, not the same day, but we did Rock in Rio a couple of years ago.
So you go back and forth?
Yeah. I did one day and the next. It kicked the crap out of me, but I did it.
And Kean McClellan on Instagram. I'm a musician myself. I want to know what type of studios you use, and if you go into the studio with the songs written, or do you write them there?
We do both, to be honest. For us, we tend to use technology as a tool, not as a way to kind of make things easier or quicker. So it doesn't really matter what studio we use, as long as we can kind of get the sounds that we're looking for.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday through Thursday, on demand on Hulu and Aura.tv.